Hello, Mark Crossfield here. In my hands today on this wet January day, I'm lucky enough to be hitting the Ping i25 driver, the new driver from Ping with racing stripes on the top. Let's check this club out. Let's get stuck in. Right guys, Ping i25 driver. What we're getting is a black-headed driver that Ping have been doing for a while. That kind of matte finish, lovely. Do like that. Well, I've got a 9.5 degree loft here, but you've got the changeable neck plus and minus half a degree, I think it is, for fine tuning. Tungsten bars at the back. Two tungsten weights to help with MOI, so that's the twisting through impact on off-center hits, which companies are always trying to raise MOI but as high as they can within the limitations that the R&A set out. Nice big 460 head shape. Putting it down by the ball, you get a few white score lines that help you see the face and present them the target, but you also get the racing stripes on the top. They're calling them Ping racing stripes, so it's quite modest, which Ping do a lot of, I think. It's quite it's definitely quite brave. It's funny, I just called it modest, but it's quite gary at the same time to put design on the top. Obviously, TaylorMade did the same and got criticised for it by some people, and I wasn't a big fan of it. Now, these stripes are there for alignment, which I like. I quite like the idea of seeing them in your waggles as well to feel club path. I get these, I actually quite like them. I could understand why people wouldn't want them as well, though, on the top of their club. But these two line-up lines, I think for lots of people, are actually going to help. And the subtleness of it doesn't make the club look too kind of out there. Nice little subtle Ping markings down there as well. So I've got in this one a Ping stiff shaft, the stiff flex. It's a PWR shaft, so it's their own shaft. And I mean, for all you shaftoids out there, definitely Ping is one of the companies where if you go for their so-called stock shafts, definitely some very reliable stuff comes out of their shafts. So this one, apparently the swing weight's constant through the whole set, what have you, but they're very proud of their PWR shaft. Look, I'm going to give it a hit. Putting it down by the ball, nice big head, definitely looks friendly. I could see world-class players using this driver, but I could also see, people who want as much help with their driver as possible. Definitely looks like it's going to be easy to launch. Let's give it a hit. Oh yeah, that's absolutely no problem getting that up in the air. It makes that big loud titanium sound, that big ping from a Ping driver. It does make that sound which you would expect from this kind of size of driver, which is much louder than what I'm used to using at the moment. I'm a covert, I've got the Nike covert driver in my bag, and this one does sound much louder because that's quite a different sound. Let's give it another hit. Not a bad thing. I think the bigger sound for lots of people is a bonus. And I caught that slightly out of here when that's still flying out there, no problem. And with these tungsten bars on the back, Ping is saying you are going to get high MOI, and Ping are very good at producing very good performing clubs that do what they're meant to do. If they say this is high on MOI, I bet you there ain't going to be many companies who produce one that's higher. Let's give it one more hit. Definitely enjoying this. Do love those stripes on the top. I think they will really help a lot of people with a good visual aid of what they want to be looking at and feeling as they come through those kind of things. Let's give it one more hit. Yeah, that feels great. i25 driver, I mean, it's very hard not to use the Ping driver for me. I do like what they've been doing with their drivers for a while now. That could very easily go in my bag. Good numbers, I reckon. I'm going to get on that one. I've hit some real balls using GC2 HMT. So let's present some data on this club to show you the numbers I'm getting out of this racing stripe Ping i25 driver. Let's check out the numbers. So i25 driver, go faster stripes. Does it make me go faster? Obviously it does not. 152 ball speed, 13 degree launch, 2.8 average spin, only one at 3,000. Great low spinning driver, carrying my normal distance. Anyone who watches, carrying 255. That's about where I carry it, around a 260 max kind of point. Every driver, you'll notice that I try in these reviews, they all go the same distance because I'm hitting the ball near the middle. And if any of you watch my other videos, R&A, max out that middle strike. They're all built to tolerance, guys. They're all going to go the same distance as long as the club is spec to you. The reason I get them all going the same distance is I get them spec to how I want a driver to perform, subject to the head shape, bigger heads, smaller heads, where the CG might be. Those things I'm getting fitted to myself in to make sure I get those distances I know I can get from the club head speed I'm putting in. So i25, go faster stripes, definitely no faster, but loving the go faster stripe looks, really enjoying that. Stability on off-centre hits, definitely this club will be maxing out on those off-centre hits. So MOI, the companies are calling it, less twist as you off-centre hits will then give you more distance on average over a club that has lower MOI properties. i25 is going to be great for people hitting centre drives. You'll see some tour pros using it, loving the looks of the go faster stripes and those things. But amateurs as well, beginners, off-centre hits, you need as much help as you can. This club could quite easily go in your bag. With these numbers, centred hits, I know if I'm off-centering this club's going to perform as good as anything out there. Shows the importance of getting fitted. Even though they're all maxed out, these clubs, it's important that you get, so something like my covert driver, which has a smaller head, I have that set up in a different loft to how I might have a bigger headed club set up to make sure I get my maximum distance. I might lose a bit of distance on one of them if I don't get the loft according to my launch. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. So get fitted, i25, put it on your hit list, go and give it a hit. I'm loving it. I love the looks. Be really interested to know what you guys think of those go faster stripes. Let me know if you like them. Thanks for watching. Post comments down below as always, and look forward to seeing you in the next video. What's going on here? Don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel. Also thumbs up the video, post comments. Love to hear what you guys got to say. Let's keep it social. The more we talk, the more we share, the easier this game will get for everybody. So if you want to find me on Facebook here, you can find me on Facebook. If you want to tweet me, find me on Twitter here as well. Just follow the links, all in the description. Come and join the show, get active, get involved, get playing some better golf. Thanks for watching.